Hey folks, Brent here with Automatic. Wanted to go through a quick demo of how you can use Automatic to pass data between tiers or databases that you might be using for production or development or staging in order to reproduce issues that, may only be data specific, maybe only be on a specific tier. So a prior video, I set up just an initial Postgres parachute using a DigitalOcean server that I had. Yeah, here it is. If I go to parachutes, I bet I'd find it. Yeah, so here it is. So I created one about 2 minutes ago. I'm now going to create a new parachute, or better yet, I'm going to go through what's the sort of quickest way to get this data onto like a staging instance. So what I'm going to do is actually go to a new database credential. I'm going to go to my DigitalOcean databases, select my Automatic test Postgres, and connect serverlessly. Cool. So I have two of these. One is used for a backup currently, and actually, I probably didn't even need to set this up, but I just want to go through the step just to kind of examine how to do it. So let's go back to jobs. I have one hourly backup I've just done successfully. So I'm going to go to that job history and I'm going to click restore. Now I could restore directly from the database, which was the default DB, but I'm actually going to use a serverless restore and select the same database credential and use a new database that I have, which is I'm just kind of calling our staging database. So this currently doesn't have anything into it. I understand because this is a destructive action. It's going to clear any data that's in there. And I'm going to basically take the data that was, let's say in production, that was on that default DB instance, and I'm going to move that over to our staging database. So we'll let this run. And what's happening in the background, because we're running it on our remote server, or what we call serverless instance, it's actually spinning up a container that's one-time use only, and taking the dump that we had on S3, pulling it down, and then putting that into the Postgres database. So I'm going to hit pause while it does its thing, and we'll come back and see what the result is. Okay, bam, it's done. So basically, it was automating some tasks for me on the backup side of things. So I still only have one job running. So one parachute, let's say this is my production instance. So I'm not having to pay for extra jobs to restore this other places, but it does offer that flexibility. And again, no servers. You don't have to set up a droplet. You don't have to set up an EC2 instance and pay for that host or configure it. You can use our serverless infrastructure to do this. Cool. Thanks for watching.